Okay, that must be for today. Oh, yeah, that was earlier. Ooh, get out of here. Okay, so shalom, shalom. What it do, family? How do you know it's time to leave a job? When you're making enough money to sustain yourself without the job. I say that. Shalom, y'all. What's going on? You got time today, huh, family? Sunday's fun day, huh? Make your statement. Sure. What I've been doing a whole lot of work. Shalom to you. You probably missed my live earlier. I dropped the new lesson for those that may not, because some of y'all probably didn't catch the live earlier. I dropped a new lesson, dietary law, clean and unclean food. That's what's up. That's what's up. I dropped that lesson last night, but it's up now in the school. Also, you could just you don't even have to join the school. You could buy it if y'all want, but it's up there ready. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm back. I would be coming back. I know, right? Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy right now. But I heard they supposed to be cutting. They supposed to be cutting the unemployment thing and all of that stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy right now. Things are really a twist right now. So I'm back with new movie breakdowns. Well, not my more of my older ones that made a lot of new people who've joined and who have just came into the truth probably never seen. So I have up. So I got a couple of things I want to run down to y'all. Let me just get it up and gunning so I can look at it and give y'all an example. Which Bible is that? AOB? Nick Cannon suicide. What? Oh, yeah. I don't use that. I don't use that Bible, family. It got Hebrew in it. uh, so I added some new movies. I think I added about maybe 10 or 11 movie breakdowns that I've done in the past. I've added. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So I've added the Matrix breakdown of 1, 2, and 3 all together. Yes, sir. Y'all know I'm back. I'm here, baby. I'm here. I added District 9. That's up now. If y'all want to support that, I've added Jeepers Creepers 2. It's all on the site. Terminator movies. These are more some of the short ones. I added Imperium. I've added Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Of course, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. I've also added John Carter to the sum. I've added Free State Jones. That's another film. I've added The Pursuit of Happiness. That's another breakdown I did. I've added y'all already got the Robin Hood up there. I've added Silent Hill 3D. What else did I add? Okay. I've added, I forgot this one, X-Men Apocalypse. Nope, I didn't get to that yet, family. Got a lot of food on my plate. A lot of food on my plate. But don't worry, I will get to it. Another thing I would like to introduce to y'all, what I'm doing with the movie breakdowns, since a lot of people love the movie breakdowns. Um, I've added a bundle package, a bundle pack, or whatever you want to call it. So I put an example in the school of a bundle package, okay, that you can buy. Now you could customize it. Please email me, family, if you having an issue. You say you can't get that site. The link is in the description of this video. However, where are you from, family? Set apart. Where are you from? So the bundle pack. So this is the way the bundle pack is working. I have an example up that you can actually buy, right? So now you could customize your bundle pack however you want, but you have to email me on it. Now this is how I'm doing it. So this is an example I have here. You from Philly? That's weird. You should be able to get on. So the example I have here with this bundle pack that's up right now for purchase. This bundle pack it's worth $50, all right? And now the movies I have in it are Avengers Infinity Wars, Lion King, Going to America, London Has Fallen, Matrix 1, 2, and 3, The Pursuit of Happiness, and Batman versus Superman. Okay, so that's about roughly almost 10 movies in that thing. Yeah, the link you can always find on my YouTube, and it'll say hit the link to join the school. You can always find that link, and then you can move around on the site to check out whatever you need to check out. Because there's different links for different things. Some links may just go directly to a lesson or directly to a movie. So you gotta like navigate. You got to navigate it, or it will go directly to the school itself, period. So this is a separate thing. This is a movie bundle pack. It has nothing to do with the school. Nothing to do with the school. The school is the school. The school already has 10 free movie breakdowns, okay? So I want y'all to understand that. And maybe I should have just mentioned that. All right? So this is how I'm doing it. The school, once you join the online school, it's already 10 free movies there, separate from anything else. If you want anything extra, you could just go on the site and pick out whatever you want to buy. A lot of them are cheap. A lot of them, most of them are my older ones. My newer ones cost more. Okay, so you could feel around for what you want. But I'm introducing something new for y'all to do for those that like the movie breakdowns and whatnot. So if you VIP, once again, I have to stress this for those that may not know. If you VIP, you get a free movie breakdown with the VIP, being VIP every month, and you get 50% off all movie breakdowns. Now, I've had some people who've bought all my damn movie breakdowns, which is pretty amazing. Bought me out. Okay? So, thanks for supporting. But now with this bundle pack, for an example, it doesn't have to be the one that I put up right here for an example in the school. You can buy that one, but you can email me and say, hey, G, I want to do a bundle pack. Now, the way the bundle pack work is you can do it a couple ways. I could give you two of my newer movie breakdowns, right? Which is The newer ones are more like $15 a pop. So let's say that's two newer movie breakdowns you got. That's like $30, but you're spending 50 for the bundle. Then if you want more of the older ones, or I would say more of the cheaper ones, then I could give you like seven other movies. Or if you want to say, hey, I want to do the bundle pack, but I want three new movies. So that's like $45 already. Then I can throw in like three extra more low price movies. You dig what I'm saying? All right? Just to give you a little extra for the support. So I'll put an example already. It's in the description when you go to this example of the movie pack bundle. That one has Avengers Infinity Wars, Lion King, Going to America, London Has Fallen, The Matrix movies 1, 2, and 3, The Pursuit of Happiness, and Batman versus Superman. And that's just with that bundle pack right there that you could buy for this $50. All right, but you can always customize it. But email me if you want to customize movie bundle pack. All right, email me at PayGdashtheprophet@gmail.com. But all the other movies, if you just want to buy them separately or whatnot, Matrix is already up. All of them, they're already up individually. On CD, you mean DVD? As far as Nick Cannon being targeted, it is what it is, y'all. We should know that. we should already know that. You being in that position of power, and you're speaking on things such as truth that we know, you definitely gonna be a target, because this is one of the biggest things out. The truth of who we are is one of the biggest things out. So to be hooked up with these people and start speaking the way you speaking, you definitely gonna have a price on your head. And it was, I've heard that people have made death threats on his life. So it ain't, there's no surprise, man. There's no surprise. So for this movie bundle pack, it's $50. I'm not doing DVDs yet. That is something that I'm going to be doing in the near future. All right, because I was having some technical issues with it, but I'm going to get more into that as I make time for it. Things are time consuming, and being having to study for this and study for that and research for this and that. These things can be time consuming. Yeah, so Nick Cannon, he's a target, man. He's gonna be a target, especially for what he just said. So that should show you why Michael Jackson was murdered, Prince, and all these people who are signed up with these people, and they end up dying. They end up being killed mysteriously. Okay. I spoke on Nick Cannon the other day. I'm not sure if you watched my live from yesterday. I believe it was not yesterday. Friday. I think it was Friday. But I spoke on Nick Cannon. I gave my thoughts, my opinions on Nick Cannon the other day. I was speaking about Nick Cannon. I was speaking about the dream I had and school update. I didn't see the Michael Jackson breakdown that you sent me, family. I probably got the email, but I didn't check it out yet. Y'all be thinking I got time on my hands to just chill and watch stuff all day. I rarely have time. I really today. I've been working on the Harriet movie. I really had time, and then I've uploaded these movies and stuff for y'all. Then I have to go back to the Harriet. I'm not done with Harriet. I got all the clips for Harriet, and now I gotta lay down the vocals for Harriet, and then it's a lot of work. I don't be having time. So right now, the time I'm spending talking with y'all is precious time. It's precious time. I don't have a lot of time. and then study. I was just reading the book here. I was just reading this book here. As you see, my pen and stuff is stuck in there. I was just working on the next lesson coming, medical apartheid, and I'm experimenting on us and doing wild, crazy things. I rarely have time, so I could be uploading stuff and I'm reading over here. I'm doing this, and I rarely have time, y'all. Someone said dietary law is the only thing you have up on with the New Testament. Um, yeah, Tupac too. Tupac too. I'm not sure what you mean. Is it the only thing up I have with the New Testament? The dietary law lesson is up. I spoke about I spoke on the New Testament as far as the conflict with the New Testament as far as the dietary law, dealing with what Paul was saying and what the Mashiach was saying. I spoke on it in the lesson. I did bring some of that out. Yes, and then it is a lot of work to edit. Harriet is going to be a big movie, big breakdown. I spent a lot of time already chopping it up, outlining it. Then I got to do vocals on it. Then I got to get all the movies, all the other movies to go with it to make those connections. Y'all know how I do my work. It's a very tedious thing, and it takes hours and hours and hours and hours and days and stuff. So, it takes time. Even if I had a team, nobody's gonna do it like how I'm gonna do it. I can't say, well, yo, you edit this and you. Not everybody has my brain and my mind. You see what I'm saying? Certain things I can do, certain things I can have people do, but when it comes to, the gifts and the talents, I can only be one man. Yeah, it's definitely a good book though. Great information. I'm gonna tear that book apart because the government is supporting the immigrants. They don't, they support foreigners because they want to get into the foreigners' pockets. Shalom, sis. You can't hear. It's raining out there in Jamaica. Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica actually. Is that from the book? Are you talking about from the book? You said written on page 7. Is that from this book of medical apartheid? So how long does it take for one movie? It could take a very long time. It depends on the it depends on the work and how many messages and stuff are in the film. It could be short or it could be very long. It could be 20, 30 minutes long, or it could be an hour, 2 hours long. But to actually produce the film, I actually have a 5-step movie breakdown on this channel here. What book for sale are you talking about, sir? Oh, National Treasure. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, sis. I see what you're saying. But yeah, movie breakdown could take weeks. It could take weeks, and it really depends on the movie itself. If it's a lot of connections, a lot of things, then it's going to take more time to bring everything to light. You're very welcome. Very welcome. But what book are you talking about? I have for sale, family. Not sure what book you're talking about. I don't remember putting a book for sale, but please refresh my memory. But yeah, man, y'all know these people are hooked up with with the system, and we sell out to these people, and that's why you get into these contracts, these um blood contracts, which I'm gonna deal with that too when I get into the spiritual realm. That's gonna be another lesson, another big thing when I get into entities and spirits and all these things. This is real. This stuff is real. So, like I usually say, the spiritual world is more real than the physical world, because we are spiritual beings. We are spiritual people in vessels. This body, this flesh, is a vessel. Okay, it is a vessel, and it's all about wisdom and knowledge here. Wisdom and knowledge here, which is gonna lead you, control you, or guide you. That's the whole point of the Most High giving us wisdom and knowledge, because man was just doing whatever man thought, and the wickedness and the evil that is out in the world influencing man to do whatever. But the Most High gave us the spirit of wisdom and knowledge, you know to duck and dodge the evils. I don't know about Michael Jackson being engineered. Not. I don't really know about that. I mean, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're saying, he was, as far as talent, Michael Jackson had talent. That's raw talent. That's so-called Negro talent. That's Hebrew talent. But as far as like him being his image being changed and stuff like that, I can say that was engineered. That was manufactured. His image being changed and altered, and him, stuff like that. You know, so I believe that much. Oh, I see what book you talking about. Oh, okay, you talking about the Russian icons. Yes, I still would like to do that. I still would like to do that. At the time, it was a money situation. Producing a book can be very, 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 very costly. So, um, you know, and also finding the right people to produce the film and stuff like that. What in the world? Say word. But I will be pursuing that still. I'm not done pursuing putting that book out. Like I said, it's just the money, and the right quality of book and everything. I don't think it's sinful to be to get some help for the government if you ain't got nothing. If you dirt poor and you don't have nothing, what is a sin? A sin is breaking the Most High's law. You know, the Most High put us in the situation, but we need to be smart enough to navigate through, the maze in the system that's set up for us. But if you need help, you need food stamps, you need government assistance and all of that, because you just don't have anything, then by all means, that's how you gotta survive. But that's not a sin. Sin is just breaking the Most High's law. Now, if getting those stamps and all and government assistance, you need to sin, meaning you need to sleep with uh, the secretaries and the workers of the system to get some assistance, then yeah, that would be a sin. You know what I'm saying? That would be a sin. I'm glad you brought that out because I'm gonna be dealing with technology also, and this AI, artificial intelligence. This thing is more real. This thing is more real than I thought. This. It's like a lot of things are screaming at me now. I'm getting a lot of connections for artificial intelligence. Like so many things are just coming at me for it. I have to do a lesson on it. No doubt, family. When I'm ready, definitely gonna let everyone know about this book because this is a big thing. It's a big deal. But I hope you checked out the video though of the Russian icons that I did. A digital book would be dope too. That would definitely be dope too. Thank you for mentioning that. That's a dope idea as well. A digital book. Yo, why these devils got to be banging when I'm going live? You know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah, let me backtrack. Yeah, I mentioned that. I mentioned the image though. I do have the video of the Russian icons up in the school. You just gotta go. Is where the movies are. You just gotta navigate and find it. But it's up there. Shalom, sis. I see you. Um, I actually believe that quote. I actually believe that phrase or the idea of it because it just makes sense. You know, rich people, majority of rich people, they don't give a damn about the poor. You know, and I mean when we talk going to heaven, that's a totally different understanding. I kind of brought that out. I'm not sure if you checked out my lesson called Kingdom of Heaven. Um, and I brought out the understanding of what heaven was really like when we were dealing with the one they call God, the Most High. What was heaven like? Having the Most High on our side and having the rulership and stuff like that. That's what heaven was like, and it was on earth. We wasn't flying and had wings and all of that. We had the power of the Most High God and the rulership, and the royalty and all things. The world was created for Israel. That was the real heaven. So the Christianity, once again, this is why the New Testament is it's very controversial. There's many conflicts dealing with the New Testament and that understanding, right? Because when we talk about heaven, the Christian understanding is, oh, we're waiting for Jesus to come back, and Jesus is going to take us to heaven. Um, your email as far as what? Let me see. Let me see. Did you just send me an email? You ain't get the. If you just sent me an email, I didn't get it. Is it the proof, quote unquote, blacks targeted? Is it that one? Cause I got that one. If it's that one. Yeah. So there's a lot of like that's why I mentioned there's a lot of conflict. Shalom, family. I see you. There's a lot of conflict with the New Testament understanding, and that's why we need to really examine things. You know, Christianity. Um. Oh, okay, okay. I got your email. I got your email, family. I got your email. I got a couple emails. Just a lot of people I gotta reply to. Um, but yeah, the New Testament, Kingdom of Heaven, Jesus, and it's check out the breakdown if you haven't seen that lesson, the Kingdom of Heaven. You know, so I'm definitely gonna be dealing with the New Testament and uh these type of things. I've been hearing a lot about that as far as the location of Jerusalem or Israel and stuff like that. I've been my ears been to the streets, man. I've been hearing some things and it makes sense, you know. But again, that's another investigation, you know, because I've never been to Israel. I don't, um, I haven't been able to check out the landscape and the animals and stuff like that. But I get that. I get that. No, but I never said that the Mashiach. If that's what you're talking about. Um, yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I never. As far as that, as far as the defiled foods, what we were talking about earlier, I never said the Mashiach said that it's okay to eat defiled food, but in context of what he was saying to the Pharisees, you know, that basically because they were asking him about should a man wash his hands and all that and da 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 da. But the thing that kind of stood out was what he said. What enters into your body won't defile you. Just that statement right there was not correct. But I get what his end statement was, but that statement stood out, and it wasn't a true statement because according to the law, things you eat can defile you. What goes in your body can defile you. You know. So if y'all want to blame it on the Gentiles for corrupting it, putting that there, y'all want to, hey, it is what it is. But that's the thing. And I'm glad you mentioned that. If you got the Mashiach saying one thing, and then you got Christ saying another thing, who are you to believe? Because Christianity has made Jesus the God. They believe Jesus is God in Christianity. They believe that. Even though that's not true, but they make Jesus God. And then now coming into the understanding of the Hebrew Israelite life, who said Jesus is God? I know. Are you saying Jesus is God? Did this person just say Jesus is God? Am I live? Let me get my sword to cut your head off. Where's my sword at to cut your head? You on the wrong lie, family. Saying something like that. You sure don't read the scriptures. That's what you telling me. What kind of fish can you eat? Fins and scales, baby. The lesson is up. Fins and scales. If it ain't got fins and scales, you can't eat it. It's unlawful. Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. Glad you caught the live, man. Fins and scales, fins and scales. Jehovah's Witnesses is a false religion. All these religions are false. Jesus is not God, family. Jesus even said he is not God. So clearly you ain't reading. Or is he contradicting himself? Jesus said he is not God. He said a couple times, my Father, my Father. Did you not read that? And if you didn't, you need to get off this live and stick your head in the New Testament and read for the rest of the evening. Jesus never said that he is God. So I don't know how y'all Christians come with that understanding. You're misquoting, because when you go back and read that scripture, Matthew 1:23, there were many that was a metaphorically speaking, God with us. That's like me saying God is with us in this captivity. Who else was born and they were saying that child would be like God with us? That's how we know God was with us. You got to read the book of Isaiah to get the understanding of that. And this is why the New Testament needs to be re-examined and needs to be fact-checked. Because you got Christians in here talking about Jesus is God and they ain't never even read the damn Bible. You need to read. The Most High said, there is no God beside me. Have you read the Old Testament, sir? Do you read the Old Testament? What do you think about the Old Testament? Let's watch this. What do you think about the Old Testament? Is it done away? Did Christ do away with it? Did your Jesus do away with the Old Testament, sir? Watch this. I'm not from Louisiana, man. I don't know. If you said fish steaks in a can, I've never heard of that. You said Jesus is God. You got to go. You need to be your head need to be cut off right now. My man said Jesus is God. All your messages been deleted, family. Your ass is kicked out of here. You been dragged out of here. I just gave you a Jesus beatdown. Thank you, family. Say that again. And I'm still giving free movie. I still added 10 free movie breakdowns in the school. Because y'all be crying. Like, yo, I love y'all, man, but y'all be crying too much. For those that do cry and complain, not all of y'all, But for those that do cry and complain, I don't have to do movie breakdowns, man. I really don't. All I need to do is teach, da 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 da. But it's like if I don't, you know, cut myself and bleed, I ain't doing enough. That's how y'all be making me feel sometimes. If I don't cut myself and bleed, I'm not doing enough. You dig? So, you know, but thank you, family, for being a supporter of my work and appreciating the time and the effort that I put into everything. And it's crazy that people complain about stuff because I was doing this for free for 5 years. What do I owe y'all? I really don't owe y'all a damn thing. I've been doing this free for you've been getting free work from me for 5 years. I've been a slave to y'all for 5 years, putting in work. I don't owe anything. I don't owe y'all anything. But it's my passion and my love for it, and that's what you need to see above all things. Y'all need to see my passion, my love, my dedication to my work. And that's what you need to, you should respect about me. That even though my stuff got shut down, I'm still doing work, found a way to put my own stuff up, and now is the time to start supporting. It's like, I wasn't even working for the past couple months. So if I hadn't have done anything, then I'd be on here begging y'all for support. I'd be on here saying, can y'all help me? Can y'all donate some money or something? But look, I'm working. I'm actually working for my money here. I'm actually putting in the time and the effort and the making the videos and the editing. I don't have to do none of that. I could just say, hey, listen, y'all want to meet me out on the street corner? I could talk to you all day for free. I go get the Apocrypha and the Bible, and we could chop it up all day for free. I don't have to do no technical work and none of that stuff. I don't have to do none of that. I don't have to buy all these books and research and read and study and make all these connections and then add movies with it. That stuff is not something you do for free. So when people be on that tip, you must be out here grabbing mine. But I've been doing it for 5 years for free. So that you should respect about me. That you should be like, you know what? You've been dedicated to us for 5 years. It's about time we respect you and start supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been consistent. You've been a consistent person. It's just like a relationship. If this was a relationship between me and y'all with my work, I'm consistent. Yes, they shut me down plenty of times. Exactly. I've done so much. 5 years. 5 years I've been putting in work for free. So at least be like, all right, G, you know what? I've been seeing you get better and get better, and you grew and you grew. You've done so much research. You spent countless time. You buying books. I go outside of our truth to make a connection with the truth, for you to stand tall in your walk, for us to stand tall in our walk, to be like, you know what, it's bigger than the Bible. Who we are it is true. We got all the proof and the movies, and I'm going outside to bring everything full circle, man. And people and most people just can't respect because I'm charging for my hard work. I've spent so much time. This all came at a cost to me. A lot of the stuff that I've done came at a cost, and I'm not even talking financial. I'm talking about even in my relationship. This all came with a cost for me. Being in the truth, walking this path. You see what I'm saying? It all came at a cost. I'm not even with my children's mom no more because of me being in the truth and her not wanting to be. It all came at a cost. and I'm continually sticking on this path and still pursuing this path, no matter what I lose. No matter what I lose, I'm still on the path. I'm still pushing, moving forward, still seeking, no matter what I fail at, no matter what issues may come my way. I'm a resilient person, a diligent person. Okay? And that's what y'all should respect about me. You dig? So, and I'm not hammering nobody. I'm not, trying to drill y'all or come on top of people's head. If y'all don't want to support, y'all don't support. So when people cry, beef, and complain, listen, you don't got to follow me. You don't got to support nothing I do. And I'm not forcing anything on anybody. It's just, this is the way I'm doing things now. I make deals, which like I said, the last 6 months, the school was free. All y'all was paying was for the movies. And I'm doing, it's crazy, man. And then other people want to steal my stuff and then post it. All praises to the Most High if I've helped you, if you've learned anything from me, if I've changed your life in any sort of way. Facts. Remember when I was just showing my finger on the books? You're welcome. You're welcome. All praises, all praises. I've been in a relationship with you for 5 years. For sure, baby, for sure. And I'm happy with my own work. I love my work. This is my baby. It's like when I was making music. I do the same thing. I put things together. That's how I am musically. I'm a talented person. So when I'm teaching, I make the connections. It's a gift. It's just what it is. Yeah, they bootlegging me, man. It's all good. It's all good. We don't like to support, but we will run to our enemies, though. People that's shooting us in the back and oppressing us and killing us in so many different forms and fashions. We will believe in them. We will trust and run to them. But we will hate on our own. That's the thing. People be hating me hard. Like, fam, what is it? What I still got bars, and them bars is coming. Trust me, them bars is coming. I'm coming for you, Esau believers. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Don't worry. I owe you a movie. What movie is that? Everybody quick to say I owe something. Well, what I owe you? What movie breakdown I owe you? And why you ain't email me on it? Because I ain't get no email. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. But I guess the live is now the time to say it, right? All praises to the Most High, man. Of course, that's them curses, man. So that's why I don't trip. I don't trip. When people hate on me, I'm like, I know I'm a talented person, and I've always been hated on. So if I'm gonna be hated on in this arena, in this field, then it's to be expected. It's to be expected. What movie breakdown is that? I'm not looking at emails right now. I'm talking live. So so either you tell me or I'm gonna have to deal with it later on. But of course people hate on me. Of course people hate on me. I mean, I'm talented. Why not? Why not? Most people can't do what I do, so they hate, and then they figure, oh well, he's charging now for his great talent or what he's doing. Oh, now he could possibly make some money off of what he's doing. Like, damn, can I live? Can I use my intellectual property and my skill? I mean, I went to school for TV and radio. I went to school for this. I mean, I would, if anything, I would be doing a job dealing with that. I mean, I gave up the music industry life. You know, even when I was on BET, in BET when I was interning. This was before I even went made it on BET. I was interning for BET, and it's funny that I break down movies the way I break stuff down. I owe, first of all, I don't owe anything. Don't tell me I owe you unless I said I was giving you something or you paid for something and you just didn't get it yet. But don't say because you've been down with me, I owe you. I hate when people talk like that because I don't owe anybody anything unless you actually paid for something and you didn't get it yet. But don't say because you've been following me that I'm supposed to give you free movie breakdowns and free stuff. That don't sound right. To me, that don't sound right. That don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? You could easily say, and it's funny because plenty of people that email me say, "Yo, I'm in Africa, I'm over here," or blah 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 blah. Put me in a school. I've plugged people in off the strength. You know, I've went live and I say, "Yo, 30, 40 people, I'm giving a free week." I've done that, and that's the funny thing coming to mind. I'm gonna be doing. I got more things I want to introduce. Like I said, now I introduced this whole movie bundle. You know, so you spend this amount and I give you extra. You know, and then I got some other ideas and other things I'm bringing to the table. You know, like giving people half off and certain things I'm gonna be doing to show my love for those that are actually supporting. But don't say I owe you stuff because you've been following me. Don't talk like that. Cause you're like, huh? I owe you? I owe you? What? I don't mind giving you. Let's put it like that. I don't mind giving you. If you ask me and you talk to me the right way, we communicate the right way. I don't mind giving people or giving people a deal. Like somebody bought all my Esau joints and they didn't have enough to buy it all, so I cut them a deal. You know, and they was like, I'll pay you later on, blah 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 blah. But you know what I'm saying. So I don't mind supporting and helping and stuff like that. You know, now if I owe you something, I owe you, and I'm going to make sure I give you, because I don't want to owe nobody. And that's right. I'm charging because things cost money to run my website, like to put videos up. I have to pay. I just spent $200 just to buy 50 hours of time to post up work and my fees for the site. Besides my books and everything else. I mean, come on, y'all know what it is. We live in a reality here. Exactly. Then they start bootlegging me, man. Right. I'm sure some of y'all got Netflix. I'm sure y'all paying for Netflix. I don't know why people be talking to me like that. I really don't know why. And I'm not coming at your head, sis. I'm not coming at your head. I'm just saying. But you can always email me. It's all love here. And if you got love for me, then that's just what it is. And I'm not, and even my haters, I'm not mad at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. No education is free. So, and I always look out. Exactly. You see? So I don't mind looking out, man. I'm already blessed. No doubt, and I'm not taking nothing. I'm just putting things in perspective. So when I speak, I'm just putting things in perspective so we have a clear understanding. I don't mind giving anything or doing anything. I've been doing it for 5 years for free. So when I'm giving stuff for free, is I don't mind doing it. You know what I'm saying? And thanks to those that support generously and those that have looked out, you know what I'm saying? Because I take that and I look out. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's blessing that might bless me, I bless somebody else with it. So I don't even take it for me as a blessing. I'll bless somebody else with that. You know? Like I got some things coming. Like next month I got some things coming. I'm not gonna mention it, but you know, yeah, they ain't meet Mr. Dummy yet. And I don't think they want to meet Mr. Dummy because then I'm gonna start clowning and he gonna go hamburger. Yeah, New Yorkers, we on a different vibe. We more uh aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a very loving person. I'm a very sweet and loving person. So don't mind my tone. I'm silly. I could be crazy, but I'm a very loving person and very dedicated. Nah, I didn't hear about the Tupac bodyguard situation. I've been seeing some new stuff come up on Pac and Big though. Oh, you from Jersey? Okay, that's what's up. I like Jersey. I was thinking about moving out to Jersey. I like Jersey though. I like Jersey. Oh, you said Orlando killed Tupac. Oh, it's gonna be a big controversy up in here. I'm gonna bring Mr. Dummy back, man. I'm trying to do a bunch of things right now, y'all. To be honest with you, but most importantly, trying to stay focused on getting lessons and things done. Though that's my like number one priority. Outside of I want to do music again. Of course, not for uh, the Jewish run community, but you trying to drop some jewels on me? Drop them, drop them. I'm here. I got my bucket ready to catch him. But yeah, man, support go a long way. You said the South. I'm trying to. I would like to go to Atlanta next month. I'm really in deep thought about it, even though I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff was going on out in the South, and y'all want me to come out there in the South. All this wild stuff going on out there in the South, and y'all want me to come out there? Come on, man, come on. But however, I do want to come to Atlanta. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that love. Greetings, family. I see you. I would like to come to Atlanta. I might be going to Florida next month as well. Right now, but I'm praying all goes well. I live in Brooklyn, so I'm not sure where they shot that movie at. But I live in Brooklyn and I've been all over NYC, so I'm sure I've probably been in that area. You come home up top. Where's up top? Uptown, Harlem. I love Philly. I love Philly. I love PA. I love PA. I usually go out there sometimes. I like PA, Jersey, Connecticut. Okay. So if that's the case, you said April. Why you didn't tell me then if that was a problem? I don't know why now on live you wish to disclose this. That I don't know why you didn't tell me, send me an email or something. You know, if that is true, yeah. I mean, I like quiet places, man. That's what's up. You starting your own line? Okay, more power to you. I'm looking to do that in the near future as well. I'm definitely looking to come out to Miami with a friend of mine. Well, actually, a personal manager I was dealing with for music or whatnot. Um, but I might be out in Miami next month, possibly, and then I want to go to Atlanta. These are all possible things. There's no definite right now, but I usually love to go to Jersey, PA, gun range, Cali. How's Cali, man? Cali, wow, y'all wild out there. Yeah, listen, if you have any issues or concerned about the school or movie breakdown, please email me, y'all. Especially if it's something that's in the past or whatnot, please email me. The majority of people that I deal with who are very consistent with me, who actually, buy my work, I'm very consistent with them. So if we having an issue that's a couple months ago, you shouldn't choose live to address that. You should have been addressed that with me in an email or something like that. Because anybody that's purchasing anything, I'm on top, and I make sure I communicate to make sure you get your product or what you spending your money for. Okay, so just in the future reference, man, make sure you stay on top of your business. And you know, you in the east coast of Florida. I might be going to Miami, Florida. Miami, Florida. I don't know what part of. I'm not a Floridian. I don't know Florida like that. But shit ain't nothing like Cali. Yeah. See, I'm trying. I hate New York when it's cold. I hate New York when it's cold. Okay, well you got to send me an email though, so I know exactly what you're talking about, because making a statement like that, I really don't know the specifics, but you got to address it the right way to say, "Oh, I owe you something." I don't know what you're talking about. So send me an email and we could address it, because like I said, anybody I deal with who purchasing anything from me, I make sure I'm consistent with them and get whatever they bought or whatever to them. I don't like to play with people money and BS people like that. So, because I don't want that done to me, you know. And it's crazy because I ordered some damn clippers and I ain't even get it yet. And this is when I had the crazy. Anyways, BK is wild. It's wild. It's been calming down, but I guess it depends on what part. Fort Lauderdale, okay. He said, "What's snow?" He said, "What's snow?" You need to come up north then, man. Yeah, it's baking out here now. Heat wave, man. You in Canada? Oh man, I gotta run for the border. I do want to come down south though. I'm hearing so many good. Well, then again, they shoot Negroes like crazy down south, man. Damn, man. Jeez, yo. I have no idea who that mayor is. So the mayor, I don't know who that is. He said, "What is snow? Cali sunshine all day." He's oh my gosh. See, that's why I hate New York for the snow and the cold. For the past 2 years, I've been like, you know what? This is definitely not my home. This cold and all of that. I don't even think we had snow last year. Maybe people mess with the weather and all that too. But anyways, I can't deal with this cold. This cold is definitely a European thing, and it just my well my melanin is just not working out. It's just not. Yeah, I was supposed to. Yo, you know what? I was supposed to be in Egypt this month. This month, I had planned to go to Egypt, but of course, all this BS. Last year, I was like, you know what? July, August, I'm going to Egypt. Then all of this crap popped off, man. Get out of here. Yeah, I definitely would like to come down south though, man. I like it. I like I need some of that home, that good southern hospitality. I'm gonna just say that. I was going to Egypt to go to the pyramids, and check out some of the museums out there. One museum in particular, it was called the Coptic Museum. I wanted to bring out some information, do some videoing, filming, and stuff of that nature, catching some clips and all of these things of where the Hebrews were and stuff like that. Bring this stuff to life. You know what I mean? That's why I was planning to go to Egypt. You know, to capture some of that great, uh, great information and essence of where our ancestors were. Making the journeys and stuff like that. So that was why I wanted to go to Egypt to bring back that truth, because a lot of people be like, oh well, the Bible is not true, and who these people and blah blah blah. So me, I like proof. Of course you can. Yes, I don't know. I mean, I want to come to the South, but these freaking Europeans is wilding out there, killing our people like crazy out there, and I don't want to be one of those victims. Even though I know the Most High is with me, but I don't want to. Man, like I need to go to a state where it's like you could carry. Get out of here. And that's why I'm going, because I want to see those images, those plaques and stuff of the real Shemitic people. I want to capture that on video and show you and expose these things. That's why I'm going. I even wanted to go to Russia, to the icons in St. Petersburg and these places, and then another place, Suceava, Romania, was another place I wanted to go to. Nah, I don't want to be part of their rituals, man. Nah, not me, man. Not me, not me. It would be a sad thing, man. Uh-uh. Yeah, so definitely want to take a trip though out there. That's the plan. But now look at all this nonsense and quarantine and all this and that. So you know, it's crazy, man. Yeah, that's my one of my dreams, man, to go to Egypt and check it out. That Coptic museum, see the paintings, see the plaques, the artifacts, you know, capture that real the truth, the proof, the evidence. They say, oh, these are Europeans. Europeans are the Shemitic people? Really? Hmm. Yeah, I know, but I don't know what the travel. I gotta see what the travel situation is, man. But maybe in I don't know, maybe October, September, something like that. Hopefully. I don't know why I got this. I got this light on. But yeah, y'all. So anyway, just recapping. A lot of my other movie breakdowns are up on the site. Um, like I said, I got the bundle package now for the movie breakdown. I got one example up, which has the Avengers, Lion King, Going to America, London Has Fallen, Matrix, Pursuit of Happiness, and Batman. That's one. But you can always email me and say, yo, yes, $50. You can say, hey, I want to customize my bundle package. I want, we could do either two of the newer movie breakdowns and a few, like maybe like 5 or 7 of the more cheaper ones. We could work it out. Or you could do 3 newer movie breakdowns. And I could do like 4 of the cheaper ones. And we could do it like that. But just email me, y'all. See, so I'm trying to, again, trying to make a deal with y'all, work things out. I know y'all love my movie breakdowns. I love them too. Harriet is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be another smash, another banger. I'm gonna tear that movie apart. Yeah, and stuff in the museums also in Egypt. They have like about 3 museums that I want to go to out there in Egypt. Yeah, I know I'm from Brooklyn, man. Come on, you know I'm a hustler, man. You know I'm a hustler. I'm talented. I'm talented. I'm talented. But I'm gonna be putting out a lot more things next month. I'm gonna be dropping a freestyle. I'm back with the music, Hebrew hits. I'm trying to get that going as well. So yes, it's just a lot on my plate, man. It's a lot on my plate, man. People want the 12 tribes lesson. They want the New Testament thing. I gotta be working on that. It's a lot of my plate. I want to deal with the artificial intelligence, spiritual world, the giants. I mean, I got a lot. I got a lot on my plate, y'all. And of course, gotta read books, right? Gotta read books, man. No, that's all good. It's all good. Harry is gonna be ready by next weekend. I'm gonna try to have that ready. So once I get off here, I'm about to get back to working on Harriet, and then during the week, going to work, and then I'm throughout the, put my time in throughout this week and try to get Harriet ready for the by next weekend. So Harriet's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I know I catch a lot of things with these films, man. I catch a lot of connections. Bang, the bang, the bang, the bang, the bang, the bang. Are Panamanians black? Well, nobody's really black, but um, they are people. They are Hebrews, and that's what you're asking. For sure, for sure. Mr. Dummy, he gonna get his shine soon. I just gotta make time for him. Me and him, we gotta link up and stuff, man. You know. I mess with y'all. I mess with y'all. But it's gonna be a great movie breakdown. There's a couple other new movies that I want to do. Um, yeah, man, I've done a lot of work. I have done a lot. I look back at everything. I'm like, geez, I did that. I did that. I did that. I did that. I'm still dropping lessons. I got you, family. I got back to you. Sent me like a million emails, fam. But I did get back to a couple of them. You sent me a bunch of emails, fam. I can't answer emails all day, but I will get back to your other emails, family. You miss Mr. Dummy? See, now I gotta give Mr. Dummy some work too, man. You're right. You in Miami? Okay. All right. It's all good, family. No worries, man. No worries. I got you. Yeah, them camp devils, man. That's what they do. Them Freemasonry camp devils. But I definitely can't wait to dive in with this New Testament. It's a lot of controversy, man. It's a lot of controversy, and I know we love Israel, love their idols. All praises. You watched the Mystery Babylon? That's what I'm talking about. I'm glad you enjoyed that. All praises. That took a while for me to do. And that's what I mean. The time, the research, the study. I could have easily said, you know what? America is Mystery Babylon. Y'all have a good night. But no, I gave you a 5 hour breakdown on Mystery Babylon. Not only that, you got 35 movie connection on Mystery Babylon. Okay? Up in the school, 35 movies connected to a 5 hour lesson. That's work. And the lesson got other books and stuff making them connections. That is work. That's dedication. That's somebody who loves what they do. That's somebody who's diligent in his work and in his study. But yet people say, "Oh, just do it for free," forget all the time. My whole life is being spent on study, 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 work. This is all I'm doing. I have no life. This is my life. And then when people get upset with me, it's like, well, are you doing what I'm doing? No, you're not. So please don't complain. Please don't complain. Okay? Unless you're gonna do what I'm doing, you're gonna put the time that I'm putting in, the overtime, because I put in overtime like a slave. Nah, I didn't see that, family. Thank you, fam. Thank you. Thank you. I told you, fam, you got to get the webcaster, man. You got to get the I think it's web. I put that information in the email for you, family. Unless you need me to do a video for you to show you how to do it. Thank you, fam. Glad you enjoyed that breakdown. No, I would never get back with my BM. Next question. Never, ever, 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 ever. That's a sailed ship. Done with. And I don't need no new BM. However, I do want to. Never mind. Anyways. Yes, that was a lot of work I put in on that Mystery Babylon. Who doing lessons like that? And I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm doing this hard work, man. And people want to be crying and complaining and yelling and screaming and la la la. Jeez. No, I'm not saying you complaining. I'm just talking. I'm just talking right now for those that do complain. If it ain't you, it ain't you. Thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. So y'all know I'm putting in that hard work. I would. I would. Yes, I would. But I need the right. You know, you can't marry anyone, and they gotta be with the right one, and y'all gotta be on the same page. You know. So I made my mistakes, and like I said, I'm gonna address that when I get to that video. But just to give y'all some heads up for those brothers and sisters that may be looking to court someone or deal with someone of that matter, you know, knowledge and wisdom is very important to have. You know, the decisions I made was before I came into the truth. So I've made a lot of errors and things I kind of knew already, but just for the sake of my children, I tried to uh, be, you know, try to keep a family. But wisdom, when you have this much wisdom and this much knowledge that's outside of the world, it's gonna be a conflict if that person you're dealing with is not on the same page. If that person does not have the same mindset or doesn't have the same vision, you know, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. So, you know, trial and error, but it's all good. I'm happy where I'm at right now. Um, Meaning I'm okay with uh my situation. I'm not mad. You know, before I was a little upset the way things happened, but I had to sit back, and that's because, like I said, I'm a loving person, and I give myself. I've given so much to, you know, the family that I had, and I over gave myself. And when you over give yourself, people like to use you. You know, and even like now with the work that I do, y'all see, I give, I overextend myself. So if you can imagine how dedicated I was when I'm, you know, being dedicated in my work, you know, but being dedicated to a family and you know, doing damn near everything, you know, if the person is not willing and able to step their own game up and get on board with you, to hell with them. To hell with them. You know? So you're very welcome. You're very welcome. You know, so it yes, you can buy 2 bundles. You could buy 3 bundles. Just email me at gdashtheprophet@gmail.com. I do have an example up on the site, but you could always email me and say, "Yo, I want to do this," and we could always converse and, you know, work it out. But you know, If you're not gonna be with somebody that is on the same page with you, it makes no sense of dealing with them at all. Period. Don't waste your time. This is men and women. Don't do. Somebody's not gonna, you know, uh, build with you and try to build with you. What's the point? You know, and women today, especially women in the world, you can forget about it. You can forget about it. You dealing with women in the world or dealing with men in the world, you can forget about it. Women in the world today are super lost, like men in the world today are super lost. And until they come into some sort of like epiphany or something hits them, they ain't gonna get it, and they're gonna continue to be lost. You know what I'm saying? And I see that even now. You know, even now. So yeah, I can't have no women that's in the world and just want to be in the world and don't want no truth, don't want to learn nothing, don't believe in the Most High. I'm not dealing with none of that. Exactly. Low frequency. Can't deal with people like that. For the female, I don't think you can remarry, as far as what I've read. But women today, you know, this American mindset, even men today, even though I know I'm saying women because I'm a man, but also men too, this American mindset, man, is crazy. You know, the American mindset, and also that's another thing I'm gonna address, you know, this American way of marriage, this American way of thinking. All this is wrong. All this is wrong, man. All this stuff is the American way of life is wrong. I'm gonna just say that the American way of living is wrong, and there's no knowledge. There's no knowledge there. There's no wisdom there, man. You know, like the scripture said. You know, we uphold obscurity. You know, we uphold obscurity. You know, American marriage is not. It is not the way of the Most High. It is American marriage from the certificate to every. It is not the way of the Most High. It is not. It is not. So that's a conflict right there within itself. That's something that needs to be addressed. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that's what's up. That's the traditional way, you know. But the American way is just not right, man. I'm gonna deal more of that when I get to that lesson because I have a lot. Like I said, I have a lot of topics that I'm chomping one at a time. I was talking about marriage. If you just stepped in here, you just walked in the room. You know, yeah, marriage. I mean, they're. I'm not saying there ain't no great women out here. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the American way of living, an American mindset is not right. So if you possess the American mindset as a man or as a woman, it's just not right. If you're thinking the American way, it's just not right. It's just not right. American way of living is not right. We see how they treat us. So if they treat us, the Americans, quote unquote, so-called Americans, if they treat us a way, that should tell us that their way is definitely ain't right. So why would I want to believe? Why should I support? Why would I want to believe in their way, their way of doing things? How could their way of doing things be the absolute right way? And that's what we really need to question, you know? How could the American way be the true way? But these Europeans, they so cocky and proud. The Most High put that spirit on them. I'm gonna explain when I get to the when I deal with the lesson on that, because my mind is everywhere and I really don't want to dig deep into marriage right now, because that's not what my life is really about. Even though I know I'm chatting with y'all and stuff like that, I speak on things here and there and whatnot. But I'm gonna do a lesson on that um pretty soon. Pretty soon, I'm gonna do a lesson on that, the whole marriage thing, and the from the, compared to the American way, compared to the Most High's way, and stuff I've had to deal with and all that. Yeah, I agree with that statement. I agree with that statement. But we rely so much on television and media to run things and tell us and dictate for us what is true and what is not true, and stuff for that matter. But yeah, the American way of living, from the marriage to everything that they do, is just not right. Just not right. It's just not right. Like I said, with the government, their marriage certificate, that is a problem within itself. That is a whole trick bag. America is nothing but a damn trick bag. They got a lot of tricks and scams. Every damn thing. Credit. Everything is a damn trick bag with America. Okay. Okay, that's what's up. You know, America is a trick bag, man. And then America glorified a woman. So y'all women, y'all already gassed up, because in America's adding gasoline on you. So you're on fire, and then America's adding gasoline on you. The system is adding gasoline on you. Curses and bondage for sure. So women are just, the way women are today, man. You know, and I don't want to beat anybody up. I'm not trying to beat anybody up, but just as an observer, an observer and being in American society, women are just destroyed. They are destroyed. Men are too. Men are too. But the most dangerous thing, and I think these devils know that, is with the women. Nah, I haven't seen that, family. I'm not saying we don't need a ceremony. I'm just saying the way America does what they do, and their little tricks and their little scams of what they do, and their little certificates and these things that have underlining things. See, a lot of stuff with America is they copy a lot. They copy a lot. But they always have some sort of trick bag. It's always some sort of like fine print or some sort of trick, dealing with America. With a lot of things. You know? A lot of things, stipulations, and all of that stuff. You know, like credit. Credit is another thing. Like what? I need credit. I need credit. You know, I gotta have credit in order to get a house. I can't buy a house. I gotta have credit. I can't just buy a car. I gotta have credit first. I need to go through your scam in your system. You know, so a lot of things with America that just ain't right. You know, it's all a scam. That's what it is. But these people are just legal criminals. These are criminals that people get away with their crimes. You know, so these are the things you got to really, as I've gotten older and wiser and able to sit down and think about things and examine things, that comes with age. You kind of sit back and you examine things, you see how things are running, you know. Right, because it's all a trick bag. Credit score and all that. I mean, you need a 700 something credit score. Man, credit score, credit this, credit that. I mean, hey, listen, the game is what it is. That's the thing. It is what it is. But it ain't gonna be like that when the Most High return. Let's see how far your credit gets you dealing with the Most High. Let's see how far your credit goes. But I mean, it is what it is. America is a big trick bag. They got plenty scams, legal scams, and then they want to lock you up if you do a scam. They want to lock you up if you do a scam, but they got all the scams. Their scams are legal. Let you do a scam, they want to lock you up. But I'm gonna deal with I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna do a lot of things. Just one lesson at a time. One lesson at a time. But yeah, man, women. Today, boy, woo. And that's another thing, with the whole marriage thing. Your mom's the father's supposed to give it away the father's supposed to be the one giving it away, giving the woman away. But look at the society in America that we living in. This one been with that one, and that one been with that one, and that one been with that one, and then the father ain't there. So how are you giving this one away? It's crazy. It's just crazy. I'm gonna definitely have my plate full. My plate is already full. My cup runneth over. My plate is full and my cup runneth over. You said me. Oh boy. Oh boy. You want to say that too loud? Multiple wives. What? My plate is full and my cup. My plate is full and my cup runneth over. Runneth over it. My cup runneth overeth. You welcome, family. It's all good. Oh man. Yeah, so thank you, family. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my lessons. I know I could be a little crazy sometimes. I could trip sometimes. I could be very animated sometimes, but that's me. That makes me that's just me. So, don't be mad with me. But I'm glad you enjoy the work that I do. I try to be as creative as possible. Um, yeah, you don't want to say that too loud though. Many wives? What? You mean you can have more than one wife? Oh no. So I'm definitely gonna deal with these things. Nah, I don't smoke no weed, family. I'm just a very uh fun person. I'm a very silly person. I could be very silly, but smart. You know. Um, Gotta have some fun. Gotta have fun with your work too, right? Like I should enjoy what I'm doing, right? You know, like for sure. I gotta. I'm not silly to the point where I'm just stupid. Like, oh my god, he's just so freaking wild. He's just so like he's just retarded. Like, I like to have fun. I like to laugh, joke, have some sort of life. Not like boring teachers. Okay, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're going to turn the page to 52, and we're going to read. I could never get in. I could never like. I could never. It's just can't. You know. I want what I do to be exciting. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna learn. We're gonna get it. Let's go here. We're gonna make this thing animated, baby. That's what we're gonna do. You said smoke weed and read scriptures. Nah, family. Good evening, fam. But see, these are very controversial topics. More than one wife thing, and these are very controversial things um, that need to be examined, looked at, and spoken on. Nope, I ain't got no PlayStation. I did a long time ago. Long time ago. And yes, y'all women need to let the man lead. Let the man lead. You know? Yeah, not captivity. Captivity, nah. And in this society, nah. In this society, nah. Uh-uh. I mean, I'm not saying you can't make things work, but nah. I do. My kids are good. My two boys are good. I want a girl though. To be honest, ain't nothing like a girl. But anyways, said come home, the women fighting. Oh nah, fam. I don't know who that. I don't know who that is. But yeah. I think it was like one YouTuber I was talking with, Judah Israel. Who's a good brother. I don't know where he at now, but don't really converse too much with other YouTubers like that. I'm not saying that I won't, just I'm just too damn busy. So much on my plate. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You said all in. You wanna know how many kids I got? You wanna know how old I am? You wanna know everything. And why do I need to link with this person? Oh, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Send me a email, man. I'll check it out. That's what's up. I mean, I like to look at other brothers' work too. You know, other people's work and what they do. You know, you can always learn from me. I'm the type I learn from anywhere, anywhere. That's what makes me a great teacher. Well, that's what would make a great teacher. When you can learn or keep the door open to learn, always willing to learn and never too smart enough to know everything. Like I don't know everything, but I make sure I'm going to do my research. I'm going to study and check it out. You know, and I'm always able to learn. I'm always humble and eager to learn. Never I know it all, and it's just that's just that. You know, if there's a window for me to get some more knowledge, I'm gonna get it. Oh, okay, okay, family. That's right. That's right. That's right. Solo dolo, man. I mean, I'm good with I'm good. Like I said, I don't mind watching anybody. I don't mind learning anything extra, seeing how people do what they do. I'm just gonna always be me. I'm always do my thing, you know. And if iron does sharpen iron, so yeah, man, yeah, yeah. I'm humble like that. I'm humble like that, you know. I'm humble like that. So that's what makes me a great. I'm like a sponge. I soak up everything. I soak it all up. I'll pull everything. If I could pull the stars and the moon and make a connection with that to get you to understand, I'm going to use that to get you to understand. Because that's how I learn. I get information from everywhere. I'm just like a, you know, like the most I say, you know, a broken vessel, you know, can't hold no water. But me, I hold a lot. Oh, word? Okay. Yeah, so it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways, it's going on 2 hours, man. I've been chopping it up with y'all. I got to get back to my Harriet. I want to have a Harriet, you know, ready for y'all by the end of the week, if I can. You do. I'm sure I have seen a hand-minded woman in person. You know, y'all be wanting me to bum rush and all that stuff, and you know I don't like to rush my work. Um, you keep saying $50 bundles. Yes, so check out the bundle that I have here. See, I come in with my mission and my video plan, and then I get to talk about everything else. But it's all good. Um, so yes, so before I end this live, it was good talking to you, family. I appreciate that, sis. Um, so the movies are up. All my movies are up. The ones you haven't seen, the ones you have seen, they up. Like I said, I got movie bundle packages. For those who who want more, okay, I have an example up, and you can always email me for a customized one. All right, so I want to get off here, y'all, so I can get back to this Harriet. Continue to put this work in, cause tomorrow I gotta go to work. Thank you, family. Love you too, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. If I've ever woke up anybody, if I've ever touched anybody, thank you. And I'm glad you appreciate the work that I'm doing, and I'm gonna continue to do what I do best, man, and continue to dig and hit these devils with an uppercut and a two-piece to the jaw, man. You know, keep bringing this truth and slam dunking it on their heads every time. You dig? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the support. And I appreciate the hate too for those that do hate me and don't wish to see me shine and don't wish to see me succeed. You know, I love y'all too, and I appreciate it because it's like motivation, man. Need that motivation, you know. So I'm gonna continue to do this work, put this grind in. All right. So on that note, I'm wishing y'all a good evening. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Enjoy y'all night. And I'm gonna be back, man. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back. I'm working. I'm working. I'm working. All right. So at least I spent time with y'all. Y'all see, I spend time with y'all, man. This is my time with y'all. So you can't say I don't love y'all. I spend damn near 2 hours talking with y'all majority of the time. So don't be mad with me, y'all. Love you too, family. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm out of here. Shalom.